Hey YouTube, it's Ariel here, arielphoenix.com, and today I have something very new for you guys. If you are familiar with AI tools and you, like me, have been browsing the internet and finding all kinds of different AI tools, then you might be familiar with this tool called Bramework. And I'm doing this review because I'm doing a blog post that compares Bramework and other tools to other tools which are in the same ballpark and are AI writing tools that are not just AI writing tools, but they are tools that also allow you to grab SERP data and do keyword research and really create more competitive blog posts. So that's the aim of these tools, not just to churn out words, but to also make sure that your content is targeting specific keywords and that you are writing posts that compete with the top 10 and top 20 results in Google. And I find this has worked well for me. My blog posts, I always create really strong outlines based on what Google is already rewarding, and I find ways that I can make those better. My posts will have more images based on this data. They'll have better information. I'll go into depth on a topic that I can see that they've just skimmed across, and I'll cover topics that are related that other people haven't targeted or haven't even bothered to consider. So I'm confident that every blog post I put out, I've gone that extra mile despite using AI tools, which I think is a huge asset. I know everybody doesn't feel that way, but AI tools I find are a huge asset, especially if you're using ones that combine things that you're already doing. So you should already be doing keyword research. You should already be trying to group your keywords and trying to get as much traffic out of your blog post as possible. And I'm no expert, but this is what I'm doing. This is what's working for me. So I want to bring you guys the tools that I'm using that help speed up the workflow. And if you are a one-man or one-woman army, or you have a small team and you're trying to train them up to use these tools to grow your business, to expand, then these are the sort of tools that you'd be looking to, these are the sort of tools that you'd be looking to add to your arsenal, because it just shortens the amount of tools that you have. It's very easy to start collecting and hoarding different tools. So if you've got more in one, which is keyword research, SERP analysis, all of that, and AI writing in one, you're in a good position. So this one's come to my attention. I was browsing AppSumo, as you do. I saw this lifetime deal. I didn't get the lifetime deal, but I did come to check out the trial. So I'm on a trial at the moment, and what I'm looking at is the UI, so how easy it is to use and learn. And I've got good things to say about the interface. As you can see, it's quite clean and it was very easy to use and get started. There wasn't a huge learning curve. So these are the main things that I'm looking at initially, and then I'm going to go into like a deeper analysis of how the tool works, how well it gathers the data, what the blog outlines look like, how usable the content is, if it truly is grabbing factual information, and how well these blog posts would compete on a long-term basis compared to some of the other tools out there. I got 773 words available of my 3,000 trial allowance. That is a shame. So here are their plans. You've got the basic, which has 10,000 AI generated words, one user seat. If you don't know what a user seat is, one user can log in. When you have multiple user seats, you can give you don't even have to give your password. Somebody else can sign up under your account and they can use the same plan that you're already paying for. So you can either split the cost with somebody else, or you can have other writers on your team sign in and just do their work, and their dashboard will look completely different to yours. So we'll just have their blog post and yours will be in your login. So no need to give out your email address, and it's a legal way or an ethical way to share your account. On the basic plan, it's $19 a month. It's got 10,000 AI generated words, which you'll find that you'll eat up very quickly. As you can see, I had my 3,000 word trial and I've got 700 left, so that's essentially 3 short blog posts, 3,000 word blog posts if you don't need to go back and edit or delete some of the output, which you always need to do. So probably 1.5 blog posts. Unlimited projects. 1 user seat, AI writing assistant, long form blog post creator, AI blog title generator, AI blog outline generator, unlimited keyword search, which is good. It shows you the search volume and stuff, but we'll get into that in a minute. Website, keyword ranking tool, plagiarism checker, 1,000 words. Oh, I didn't know it was limited. So you can only check 1,000 words. I don't know how that works, but okay. Unlimited use of copyright-free images. They do have Unsplash integrated, so you can use Unsplash. WordPress integration, which I think is an awesome addition. And you can export the files as HTML, PDF, text, or docx, which I'm not sure entirely why you would do. HTML, I understand if you have that kind of site. PDF, maybe that's just for your outlines to give to your writers. I'm not sure, but those are the options. And then you've got the starter plan, which has 4 times the amount of generated words, 2 user seats, unlimited, etc., etc. The same things that the basic has, plus 10,000 words for the plagiarism checker. And then the professional is $80 a month, and you can generate 100,000 AI words. You've got 4 user seats. This is for if you've got a small team, and 20,000 plagiarism checker of words, which I'm not sure why the plagiarism, the amount you can check doesn't line up with the amount that you generate, but that's that. And then the agency plan, $200 a month, and so on and so forth. And annually 15%. So those are the numbers. Now let's get into the actual tool itself. Where are we? Dashboard. So this Bramework is dedicated to writing better blog posts. So you're not going to find some of the features that you'll find on other tools, namely Jasper, because Jasper and other tools are made for everything, just copywriting in general. So Facebook posts, all of those things. But if this was made for bloggers specifically, all of those other things, if your sole aim is to create blog posts, write more content, then this is just a no. Not, I wouldn't say no frills, because it's got a lot of features that a lot of the other tools don't have. So I'd just say this is a to the point version of an AI writing tool. So what you need all in one place. All tools do not have keyword research because they're not just dedicated to blogging. They don't all have, they do pretty much have outlines, but the keyword research element of it, adding alt text, these are all little things that Bramework has incorporated, and the ability to publish straight to WordPress just to make things easier for you to scale up. So we're going to start with a blog outline. I have a keyword that I prepared earlier, and it is how to keep safe online. Very important topic, we can all agree. So straight away, that wasn't even a minute, it just gathered outlines for me. And I don't want to click this too much because then I can't do my trial, can I? Because it will just take up all my words. So you can click generate and you can click show more. So show more would just give you more, another bunch of outlines. So I can see it's got step 1, 2, 3, 4, step 1, 2, 3. I don't like this because I have to go and delete this because I don't tend to do this. These would just be H2s. The introduction is short, which is, this could be a good thing because long-winded introductions, they're not all the rage anymore. So let's see, we all know that the internet is a great resource for information, but it can also be a dangerous place. There are people out there who want to harm you, and they will use any means necessary to do. That's why it's important to learn how to keep safe online. Interesting introduction. The internet can be a great source for learning new things, but it can also be dangerous. There are people out there who want to steal your information or hurt you. Here are some tips on how to stay safe online. Oh, yeah. It's an introduction at the very least. I'm not going to say what I was going to say, but I will say it. I would take this introduction and I would put it in another tool, but I'm just not going to mention that tool. Again, a bunch of things you can use as H2s. I'm not sure if these have been, if this has used the SERP data to get this information at this point. So we're going to choose the best one out of the two so we don't eat too many credits, and then we're going to move on. Use strong passwords, use a password. I'm going to choose this one because it's got 4 steps instead of 3. I'm going to ignore that conclusion, click write post. So it's quite simple. Let's see how up to a minute. Okay, quick. Can't even finish my thought. Our AI has been trained on this topic. So there is a high probability that the content it generates will be high quality. Our AI also suggests lists of keywords to include in your post. I wonder if it would say that if I gave it a topic it had no idea about. I don't know if I've got enough credits to check it out, but I would just test it out with NFT or something and see what it does. How to keep safe online, select suggested keywords, how to keep online accounts safe, how to keep your personal information safe, how to keep your documents safe online, how to keep yourself. Alright, so we're going to do how to keep data. I think you can select up to 5 of these, and there are exactly 5, so we're going to select all 5. And you can add any additional keywords, but we want it to do the keyword research. We want it to do that, so create. Okay, introduction, and we need a title. It does generate titles, so let's see what title it generates. How to keep safe online, tips for protecting yourself from cybercrime. Cool. There's a better one, 5 tips. We love a listicle, and AI tools do really good with listicles. So how to keep safe online, I like this one because 1, it has the keyword, and then it has the listicle type clickbait element of the heading, and it doesn't repeat any keywords, which is a good thing. We're going to click here and we're going to click plus, and it's just going to go over there. Cool. So with the introduction, what we can do, because I have tested this out a little bit, we can get it to write a paragraph out of this, but as I did say, my credits are quite low. So we might move on to something. We want to be really careful how we use our credits, but you can rephrase that, or you can make a paragraph out of it, and hopefully it would extend that. But if you are not big on the introduction and you want to just rewrite it and write it yourself, then by all means just do that. And what we're going to do is we're going to take away these steps because that's not how we blog. We don't do that. Although, actually it did say 5 tips. So I could have done, well, I'd just change it to tip 1, tip 2, or just not do that. But I just put 1. And it doesn't, I like that it doesn't just try and make this into a list. I really hate that about word processors. They just start to turn your numbers into a list, thinking they're being convenient. So what's tip number 5? Let's let it write tip number 5. How do we get it to do that without, because it wants you to write some, but maybe we could select this information, and should I click listicle or paragraph? This is tough because I don't have that many credits left. I could make a wrong move and then this whole experiment is blown to smithereens. Paragraph. Oh, what did it do? That was quick, but what did it do? Use a password manager, use 2-factor authentication, keep your computer up to date, stay informed about security issues. And it's written about stay informed about security issues, but it's also given me 2 extra elements to add to my listicle. So what I can do is change this to 6 tips and steal this here and move it to, I want that to be number 6. Move that there, and we like things to be, that's annoying. I have a Google Chrome extension added that lets me capitalize. Yeah, that's something I really need to do. That's gonna bother me, but it's okay. We'll move on for now. Yeah, these should be capitalized, and it doesn't have that. But something I did notice earlier, which I really like, is when you highlight it, these things come up, but when you right click, you can add a link, copy paste, and here, AI transitions. You've got these awesome transitional words that you can use to get the AI to, because you don't want to, however, all throughout your blog post, and sometimes it's easy for us to forget. We're not in, university writing a dissertation or anything, so it's easy to forget some of these transition words. So I like that it has this here. It's a really cool feature. I do like it. So stay informed. So it's going to start writing different bits of information about it, and this would actually be a table of contents. If this were my blog post, I'd have the introduction, I'd have a table of contents here, and I'd have the featured image here. So I wouldn't have it at the top. I'd move it down to here, or just above the table of contents, or underneath, whichever looks better. And then it would go straight into number 1. I'm going to grab these. Copy. I'm going to make this a H2. It's right here. They have, I do the interface, I've said that already. This is a H2. You know what? I'm being silly. You guys are all H2s. There we go. Let's not give up. We're supposed to be writing blog posts quickly, not doing anything like that. Stay informed about security. And then the last one, be suspicious. Always be suspicious. You have to be suspicious in life. Cool. One way to protect yourself. Move this up. Wait, what was that? What did that belong to? Stay informed, I think. I didn't need to do that. Be suspicious. Use a firewall. Oh, it's got that there. So we're going to... oh, no. We're going to grab this one. It's not completed this. This would be that. And we don't need that conclusion, but we'll leave it there for now. You could go in and you could just do paragraph or listicle. Keep your computer up to date. You could get it to write a listicle. You could get it to write steps. But what we want to do is try out some of the other features. So we're going to grab this H2. I like to put images directly under the H2. So I would have a relevant image here and here and here. And what it does with these images, let's see if it's going to do it automatically, because you've got an SEO score over here, which is one of the main things. Because as I said before, you would need to have multiple tools in order to do this job, which is to double check the SEO score based on what other things are ranking for that keyword. So you've got this score that you can keep referring back to. The keyword is not in the introduction, so let's just, for SEO score sake, throw it in the introduction and just make sure that's not a H2. How do we get it to not be a H2? Paragraph? Yeah, you're not a paragraph. You said you were. Just be smaller. Okay, okay, I don't like that. He's just not made it easy for me to... Okay, it's not. But anyway, as you can see, thrown it in the introduction, and now it says keyword is in the introduction. Keyword in headings. Use your keyword in 40 to 75% of subheadings. So let's do this. Let's just grab that again. And we're just going to put it here in a subheading. Okay, there it is. Oh, no, that's wrong. That's keyword density. Let's make sure that is a H2. Why is it that? Okay, I don't like this because it allows you to export it as PDFs and all kinds of different things. It allows you to change the text and stuff like that. When you're putting your post straight into WordPress, you don't need that. That is a bit fiddly. Granted, when you copy and paste it, it's only going to read whether it's a H2 or plain text, so it's not going to matter, but looking at it is not good for my eyes. So I've put the keyword in the heading, but it doesn't seem to recognize it. Maybe it's not enough. Let's put it here too. No, okay, yeah, keyword is used in 40 to 75%. Let's throw it in another. It's not realistic, and it's starting to it's gone amber. Oh, it's gone green now. Okay, of course our heading wouldn't look like that, but you'd probably have different sections that say something like how to keep safe online for kids, how to keep safe online on your phone and stuff like that, that would allow you to naturally put the keyword in. And when you go over to the keywords tab, it actually shows you, it has no related keywords, but it has got some top questions, and you can go and get more. So I'm guessing they're grabbing these from people also ask, or NLP terms and stuff. How to keep online accounts safe. That wouldn't directly fit the keyword, but it still covers the topic. And then again, you can just click more. And you can go through, these look like they're repeating and just rephrasing. Banking, that's different. So you can go through and you can grab a bunch of FAQ questions and throw those at the bottom if they are just small questions. But these would be like how to keep students safe online. You could write a few paragraphs on this and really fill out your article. So those terms are really good keywords. And then it should have, I would have expected it to have more primary keywords to focus on, or LSI keywords that surround the topic. So it's quite interesting that it doesn't, and it only has these questions, because it has the seed keyword, so it should pull up more information on that. So that's a bit disappointing. But yeah, you can set the featured image, and alt text should come up. So what I'm going to do is add an image to under this section here, and it's got images from Unsplash. Hopefully they add some more sources in future. But oops, what's that? How to keep safe. Oh, I think it already had loaded some based on what, yeah. So we'll just grab a picture. What happens if I grab multiple? Let's see. Done. Does it put them in the same? Yeah, it does. Can you drag it over? Or? Yeah, you can. Scroll. Not moving. No. Okay, we'll just delete. Puts an image directly underneath, and as you can see, image alt text, they've automatically added your keyword, I'm guessing, as the image alt text. I don't know if there's a way, it just tells me it's done that, but how do I find out? I don't know how I'm supposed to find out. I've just got to trust it, or wait until I see the HTML file. So there's that. What else can we test out? Keep your computer up to date. Let's see what happens when we do listicle. Oh, that's cool. And it's really quick. Wait, user antivirus software. You've already given me that one. Let's keep your computer up to date. Change your passwords often. Keep your computer clean. That would probably go with that. Use a secure connection. Maybe you wouldn't do a listicle with that, but it does its best to give you listicle information, and I think that's quite good, because it's user focused on user experience. Listicles and breaking up the text, that stuff's all really good, and it knows that because it's built to write blog posts. Stay informed about security issues. Let's see what happens when we click on steps. To stay up to date, you can sign, okay, not really a step, but it's an actionable thing to do. There are probably things I've not explored. You've got the tutorial section here, which shows you the videos, how to write a blog post from start to finish, how to turn your Bramework AI generated into an amazing blog post. So they've given you training, lots of training. Oh, let's check out the keyword research tool element of the software. Keywords, where is it? So assistant, what's the assistant? Okay, oh, this is just a full screen version of it. How do I go back? Exit. Dashboard, AI right, oh wait, we've gone all the way back. Preview, my timer's in the way. What's the next thing? I can't see because my timer's in the way. I'll move this over a bit. Okay. This is publish plagiarism checker. Check for plagiarism. Not on the trial. And I just wanted to see what it would do, because it's limited the amount. Even if you have 100,000 AI credits, your plagiarism checker is limited to something like 20,000 words, which makes no sense. How much you're only going to check a section of your blogs or a number of your blogs. So check, please highlight 200 to 3. So you're just, you're checking sections of it, and then this, and then it doesn't work anyway. But yeah, so plagiarism checker is there, although it's limited, and you're probably better off using if you already have a Grammarly subscription. Although I hear Grammarly is not the best and Copyscape is probably better. I guess I don't know. I use Grammarly, I'm happy with it. I've not had any issues. Publish, share, download. So download as a HTML, PDF. Let's see what HTML looks like. Open it. Okay, so exactly the way it looked, and you just upload that to your website. Okay. I think when people are doing mass AI posts and they're just publishing a bunch of content, if they download the HTML files, they can just put it straight into their website root folder or whatever, and then they would have a bunch of articles already formatted. So I get it now. I get the HTML. I get it. But that's not what we are doing. We would be publishing to WordPress, and then you'd have to, I guess you have to set it up beforehand, and then it would publish it, which is cool. I'm not going to do that. And yeah, that's it. Let me move myself. You've got the chat over here, and I think that's it for features. Oh, I did say I was going to check out the keyword research tool. Okay. A new search. It says keyword analyzer. Enter your keyword and we'll take care of the rest. So we're going to put in this keyword and let's see what data it gives us. Let's see if it competes with Ahrefs. All right, so how to keep safe online. It says, let's see what it's based on. So it's a 480 search volume. And it says the average number of times this keyword is in search a month. Tip: the minimum volume recommended to write a post is 50. Below 50 may not get enough traffic. Above 500,000, there's too many people searching the keyword and it's harder to find your area. Competition 16. I don't know what it's based on. Let's see. The estimated competition level for each page search. Know how difficult it is to pay for traffic instead of getting targeted traffic to your website organically. Tip: the lower the number, the lower the cost to advertise on search engines. I don't really understand the competition part because we are not paying for ads on the keyword. We're trying to rank for it organically. So I guess that's why it has difficulty as well. So this is probably organic. Yeah, the difficulty to outrank a post in the top 10 on Google organically for this keyword. Don't see this and get excited because people aren't paying to advertise on that keyword, but there is a lot of difficulty on the keyword itself from organic Google searches. And results of SERP high. What does this mean? It's good that they've got tooltips because this means nothing to me. The number of results on search engines for this keyword. Oh wow, 2.65 billion posts come up. How many come up all in title now is a different story. But as it says, it's quite difficult. So now it shows you the trends. So the search volume in the month, it wasn't that popular. And then people started getting really worried in November and December, and then they calmed down a bit in January, February, and April. They're getting worried all over again. Keyword ideas. This is a bit disappointing because it gives you good long tail keywords. So maybe if that's because it's quite difficult, you'd probably want to go and target a longer tail version of it. Something like how to keep identity safe online apparently has a difficulty of 0. And a search volume of 40, and everything else except for how to keep safe online poster. Maybe you want to design a bunch of posters in Canva and rank for that keyword. That's something I would do. So how to keep safe online poster, people are searching for that specific poster. Maybe schools, they'd go to your site and they download your free Canva posters, and maybe you could capture their email address, maybe not, maybe you just want the traffic. Show more. Have I got any more keywords? How to keep online banking safe. Yeah, but you've got to take the volume, competition, difficulty, results. You've got to take that all with a pinch of salt. Top people also ask questions. These would be really useful. But again, it's showing you the same keyword ideas as it is for people also ask questions. I would like to see in keyword ideas LSI keywords rather than long tail people also ask type keywords, because I'm going to want to target both of them. Top ranking posts, this is where the SERP analysis really shines, because it's given you the top websites for the keyword, and you can go and check what they're posting and use it to create a better post, or you can also use it for outbound links if you want to. But you can see your competition is really official websites. The only thing it doesn't show you here is stuff like the domain rating and the H2s that they've targeted, and that's why I use through the online tool, the free online SERP analyzer, because it shows you all of that information. So this is really a basic all-in-one package. If you already have your keywords and you're just probably writing a bunch of posts that are topical clusters and stuff like that, and you really want to just bulk up your words, your word count, or your blog amount, this is the sort of tool that you'd use for that. All in all, it's good, but I wouldn't be getting rid of my other AI subscriptions anytime soon. That's my take on it. If you do want to try it out, I've left a link in the description. Let's see, they do have an affiliate program. 30% recurring monthly commission for a year for every person you refer to Bramework. Okay, so it does have an affiliate program. It's not the best affiliate program I've seen, because they've made sure to limit you to a year, where other affiliate programs in this niche give you a recurring commission period. Yeah, that's that. I think those are all the features. As I did say, it's mainly for blogs. It's not for emails and marketing copy and all of that stuff. This is just a solution for bloggers to add more content to their website. So that's it, guys. Again, link in the description. It was on AppSumo. I'm not sure if it still is. There's a lifetime deal. If it's not on AppSumo, there'll be another link leading to my affiliate link. If you found this tutorial helpful and you want to try the software out using my link, it costs you nothing, but I do get, or I may get, a small commission. So that's it, guys. Peace.